defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break.
We're playing too much on the perimeter. Let's look to dump the ball inside.
So far.
These are the players who had the most success from deep last season. Freak is second.
The bucket must have looked 3 feet wide to him last year. I mean, very deserving in terms of that spot.
Phoenix making some changes. Lenz checked in for Chandler. Villanueva comes in for Mirza Teletovic. And it's Brandon Knight in for Eric Bledsoe. Screen by Monroe. Antetokounmpo. It's hauled in by the Suns. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule. Losing to Sacramento.
Yeah, nowhere near at their best throughout the course of that game. A scrappy performance, but in the end, just not enough.
Yeah, a lot of character on display, a lot of guts. You're right. Even as shaky as they were, I would guess they felt they let one get away from them.
Booker, he's checked in for Phoenix. Carter Williams kicks to Antetokounmpo. Just 5 to shoot. To stop the run. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Wasted no time on that one. 26 points for Freak.
Already seizing control of this game.
Total control, Greg, and as well as they're playing at both ends, I'd look for this lead to get even larger.
Now here's Middleton. He's coming off a 13-point game against Detroit. Monroe, the pass to Antetokounmpo. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Monroe, no good.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Johnson can't hit. Bucks trail by 17. And Monroe, the bucket on the assist by Middleton. And that's now 6 points for Greg Monroe. Phoenix has gone 4 of 5 from three-point land to get things going here in the first. And that one's good.
Well, they've yet to string many stops together.
It just seems like they're a step slow today.
Moment here now for an injury report. We've got a chance to check up on Antetokounmpo's status with Doris.
Well, Kevin, I caught up with head athletic trainer for the Bucks. He told me that after taking a look at him, it's thankfully just a sore wrist. That's a bitter pill for them to swallow at such an early stage of the season. It really changes the look of this entire team, guys.
All right, Doris, really appreciate you finding out how he's doing.
And, you know, I know everyone is rooting for him to make a quick and full recovery.
Absolutely. I mean, his teammates want to... back out there as much as he wants to be back out there. And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
Now here's Johnson. He's got 31. Can't hit from the elbow.
You know what? You just cannot get much better of a look than that one.
Exactly. I mean, no way you expect him to miss that shot.
Antetokounmpo against Knight. Here's Carter Williams. Screen by Monroe. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Fires from the wing. Misses off the right iron.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
The shot, no good. Great D that time from Middleton. Bucks trail by 18. There's the pick. Antetokounmpo dishes to Parker. Excellent use of the screen that time. Parker's got 6.
Great job of utilizing that screen and finding space to knock down the jumper. Good basketball.
Johnson outside. Shoots it up. Rebound, Milwaukee. And going against Phoenix, their first meeting of the season.
And both of these sides were fighting tooth and nail for a playoff spot and split their season series at 1 apiece.
And you have to think that they'll know just how much is at stake in these meetings.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Now to see the story on Michael Carter-Williams. Last year, getting it done. Last season, put up about 14 points a game. 7 of them. Point guard, always an important position, and he fills that role beautifully.
Yep, without a good floor conductor coming off the bench, your offense can quickly grow stagnant. He solves that problem.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Cole Aldrich, he's checked in for Monroe. Henson comes in for Parker, and it's Isaiah Cannon in for Chris Middleton. Good!
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Suns leading by 16. Johnson outside. Elbow shot. No good. And Milwaukee will come the other way. 1:06 left in the first quarter. Count that one. And that's now 6 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And, Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control. And a chance here to check out how the Bucks ranked in the NBA last season. First and second chance points, third in opponent field goal percentage. And they were in the top 10 in assists. A lot of good passers on this team and guys that are willing to make the extra pass as well.
And, guys, it speaks to the physical strength of this team, that they scored so many more second chance points than anybody else. Their physicality and iron will inside made them a force to be reckoned with.
Here's Knight. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. Phoenix, no good that time either.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. No one covering. Cannon's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Knight kicks to Johnson. From beyond the arc, and that one's good. Johnson's got 36.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Lighting it up from outside. Hard to keep up with this.
Carter-Williams against Knight. And here is Carter-Williams. Henson the pass to Cannon. And another basket for Milwaukee.
Isaiah Cannon.
And we heard from John Henson before the game, a player on the rise. He feels he still has a lot to prove.
Defensively, offensively, I think I'm better offensively than people give me credit for, and I'm stronger than I look. And that's something that I'm trying to prove this year, as I've been proving the last 3 or 4, so it's going to be fun.
Well, it sounds like he still feels like he has something to prove, Greg, but seems to me he's already known for being that kind of guy.
Yeah, it's a great point. Anybody who plays against him knows.
And the Suns here with a different look. Charlie Villanueva's checked in for Alex Len. Mirza Teletovic comes in for Tyler Hansbrough. Booker, he's checked in for T.J. Warren. And it's Johnson in for Eric Bledsoe. The Bucks also changing it up. Miles Plumlee's checked in for Aldrich. Jabari Parker comes in for John Henson. And Middleton subbed in for Cannon. Johnson in at point guard. Booker out there with Mirza Teletovic. Then there's Brandon Knight, and it's Villanueva in at the pivot spot manning the middle. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Kings was superb. He had 64 points and was just on point from deep, sinking what seemed to be an endless stream of threes. Absolutely incredible numbers from him in a monstrous game.
All right, Doris, thank you. It really was a stunning performance. He was at his absolute best in that game.
And if he can come anywhere close to another performance like that here tonight, it would be amazing.
Yeah, it really would be, because you know now the defense is going to be focused squarely on him. They're going to make sure that he doesn't beat him again.
And so he draws the foul on the shot, on trip to the line to shoot two.
What a night it's been for Parker so far. He's got 10 points, and he's done a good job distributing the ball as well.
And you can't really place a value on what that means to a team. His passing has really helped their cause.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And guys, you might remember that he was not at his best from the foul line in their last outing.
Well, you know, whenever he got to the line, he just couldn't find the target. But nights like that do happen, even to the best of them.
And Parker drops them both. Phoenix leading by 13. Now here's Johnson. And he's got 41. Johnson draws the double. Out left to the wing. Here's Villanueva. Offensive rebound. Here's Knight. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
And, Greg, definitely that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Johnson against Carter Williams. Plumlee attacking. Uses both hands to slam it down.
What a smart pass by Carter Williams right there.
Phoenix has gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. Johnson, good.
Nothing better than a hustle play like that. It gets the whole team amped. Up, sets the example for everyone.
Carter Williams against Johnson. It's stolen by Johnson. Lets it go with a 3. Booker dishes to Villanueva. They shoot again, and he lays it up and in.
They've owned the offensive glass here in the second.
And making a point of getting in there and vying for missed shots.
Carter Williams kicks to Antetokounmpo. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2. The Bucks have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
And it's something they know that if they improve, can really have a big impact on their success.
Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo.
Well, Antetokounmpo in this one, he's got 8 points and 2 rejections. Passing and free throws, those are 2 areas where you love to get production.
And I like the fact that he's been a positive player all day. Hasn't had a lot of errors in the game.
Bucks trail by 15. Carter Williams, the pass to Antetokounmpo. He dishes it to Plumlee. Here's Middleton. The rebound by Johnson. Sun shooting so far very efficient all around, about 55%. The shot misses. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Outside, Antetokounmpo kicks it to Plumlee. Now here's Carter Williams. Defense right on him. Pass to Parker. Off on the layup.
You know, fought hard from start to finish on that play. Defended the shot and then finished it off with the rebound.
What a job he's doing here. I mean, his second quarter has been even better than his first, and that was pretty good.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Middleton. Here's Carter Williams. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Here's Johnson, and he gets it to go from the high post. Johnson's got 45 points. Bucks trail by 17. Antetokounmpo kicks to Middleton. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Carter Williams against Johnson. Tries to save it. 6 to shoot. Here's Parker, and there are the Bucks with another bucket. 46 seconds left now here in the second. Johnson, that's for 2, and it's Phoenix scoring again.
That's what I call a captivating move there. He absolutely incinerated the D with that one.
Johnson against Carter Williams. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And sometimes when you want something done, you got to do it yourself. That dunk's the shot in the arm they need to really cut into that lead.
Well, Greg, it certainly got everybody on their bench up and off their seats and cheering.
Yeah, that could be an instant momentum shift. That certainly was a rim wrecker.
And stolen by Booker. And oh, here we go, Knight. Nobody back. That's good. Knight's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc. And boy, are they taking advantage.
Greg Monroe.
Here's Monroe. And so a pretty lopsided.
Well, Brandon, obviously a good first half for you. Was it a specific goal of yours to come out and help invigorate your teammates with your energy?
Oh, yeah, just trying to be aggressive, but at the end of the day, just trying to make sure we're continuously improving as a team.
Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback.
Talk about a terrific game for Johnson. He has 47 points, and he's buried a ton of three-pointers in this game, too.
I think we need a calculator to keep track of just how many of those he's knocked down.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. Carter Williams is the point with Middleton at the 2. The dynamite pair of Antetokounmpo and Parker at forward, and it's Monroe in at the center position. The rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. It's rebounded by Carter Williams.
You know, he can be a little hesitant near the rim. We saw it there. If the defense offers just a little bit of resistance, he doesn't take it up quite strong enough.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. Monroe. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
Chandler with the screen on Carter Williams. Bledsoe dishes to Johnson. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
Yep, he's their leading scorer, Kevin, in this game, and has been the dominant figure today. No doubt about it.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Parker left side. Antetokounmpo passes to Monroe. Down low. Johnson with the block. Chandler with a screen for Johnson. Johnson draws the double. Warren kicks to Johnson. Milwaukee with the rebound. Middleton's got his 3rd rebound on the night. He feeds it to Carter Williams. Tries it from 9. And good. as it just snugs right down through the net.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Here's Johnson. Good work defensively by Monroe.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot.
Bucks call timeout.
And while we can, here's a look at the teams that had the fastest hands in the league last season. The Suns.
Well, when you talk about teams that had a great defense last year, you got to mention these guys. I mean, they were great at finding ways to come up with the ball. Deflections, loose balls, and steals.
Roll. Parker against Chandler. The turnaround jumper. The rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Releases from 15. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
Tell you what, shooting 20% to start the second half doesn't bode well for how this will play out for this squad.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Not a quarter to remember as far as his offense is concerned.
Yeah, you know, he's not making any kind of impact for them at that end of the court right now.
Dishes it to Carter Williams. The shot by Middleton, wide open. And a great assist by Carter Williams as that one goes in. Carter Williams has got 5 assists in the game.
Here's a look at some stats for Bledsoe. Last season's performance for him averaged about 11 points a game, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. Solid numbers, the kind of production we expect. And frankly, I think he's got another level to take it to.
Yeah, he definitely has the skill set to put up even bigger numbers. It wouldn't be a surprise to see that in the coming days.
Alex Len's checked in for Mirza Teletovic. Bucks trail by 13. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Now defended by Warren. Outside, Antetokounmpo.
That's the wall.
Monroe down low. Johnson on him. Monroe's shot is good. Suns leading by 11. Bledsoe passes to Johnson. From the high post. And yep, couple bounces and it falls. Johnson's got 54 points.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. That's a thing of beauty.
Bledsoe against Carter Williams. Henson with the screen. From about 16. Carter Williams can't get it to go.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Johnson can't get it to go.
And good defense there to play up and get a hand in the face.
Well, he's got a tough mindset. He's confident as a defender. And when you combine those two things, it makes it real hard to score on him.
And the miss, not the best shot selection there.
He just never looks comfortable when he's that far away from the basket.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Suns.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
And the Suns making a change here. Hansbrough's checked in. Cole Aldrich, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Cannon comes in for Chris Middleton. Here's Johnson. Phoenix no good that time either. Bucks trail by 13. Antetokounmpo kicks to Aldrich. Stolen by Len. Johnson, that's for 2. He drains the quick shot. Johnson's got 56 points in the game.
Well, he scored over half of their points so far. That's a major contribution.
Feeds it to Cannon. Henson with the screen. Cannon dishes to Henson. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Johnson kept alive. Warren, good. Warren's got his third bucket of the night.
And they are trying to put the hammer down, attacking the rim whenever they can.
Antetokounmpo with the ball. Now defended by Warren, and it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. Outside for Carter Williams. Tries to snap the cold streak. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Suns leading by 17. To the middle. And Warren with the basket on the assist by Jackson. 10 points for T.J. Warren.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Carter Williams against Bledsoe. Carter Williams, the pass to Aldridge. Great look, but off the mark.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And Bledsoe, here we go. And it's going to be 2 free throws. True contact on the shot.
Kevin, a look here at how the Suns ranked in the NBA last season. 3rd in points off turnovers, 4th in three-point field goal percentage. And they also showed up in the top 5 in getting into the passing lanes. This is a team that's elite when it comes to getting steals.
And go back to points off those turnovers. I mean, teams really get caught unprepared to deal with that blitzing style, that trapping, diving in the passing lanes, and then running it down your throat in transition.
And he's good on the second.
We've watched Warren play great basketball. He has 11 points, and he's been a good on-the-ball defender, too. He's got a pair of steals.
Yeah, he's just made a lot of very heads-up plays, and his defense really has been a difference maker.
Bledsoe against Carter Williams. Shot to stop the run. Again, Carter Williams missing.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Move the ball.
And here's Johnson outside, and the shot is good. Johnson's got 59 points.
when the big lead becomes bigger. They are playing with purpose here tonight, guys.
And they're doing it at both ends of the floor. I mean, that's what you like to see. They've been controlling the action from both ends of the court.
And you know what? He's got a new BFF. It's the triple.
And it has been his BFF today anyway. Most of his points have been courtesy of the deep ball.
Fires from the line.
A defender giving up that much size isn't going to be able to put up much resistance near the basket.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Charlie Villanueva's checked in for Hansbrough. Booker comes in for Warren. And it's Brandon Knight in for Eric Bledsoe. And so it's Milwaukee with it. It's off to Oklahoma City for him after this game, so they have the Thunder to look forward to. And their road trip is only getting started as that's the second of 6 for them. Henson sets a screen for Carter Williams. Stolen by Len. Knight into the lane. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Carter Williams kicks to Antetokounmpo. Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession.
You always want a player to have his head up and to be surveying the court, but not if that's going to be the result.
And the Bucks making a change here. Plumlee's checked in. Suns leading by 21. Knight kicks to Booker. Johnson down low, and the layup's good off the glass.
Well, that's simply a great move there, Kevin. He dusted off the defense and got to the cup for the easy basket.
Milwaukee's gotten on a roll from three-point land. They've been flawless. 6 for 6 tonight. Plumlee with a screen on Johnson. Here's Cannon. He's guarded by Johnson. Clock at 4. Off the screen. Cannon can't hit.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
That's tipped, but they get it back. And the shot falls short this time. Milwaukee's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Now the dish to Carter Williams. They set the pick. There's the feed to Aldridge. Antetokounmpo against Len. Cannon from long range. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here's the break. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Looking at the game Cannon has been having, he's got 17 points, and he's buried a ton of three-pointers in this game, too.
I think we need a calculator to keep track of just how many of them.
Substitution on the court.
Suns leading by 17. Johnson in at shooting guard. Tyler Hansbrough out there with Chandler. Then there's Bledsoe. And it's Warren in at the small forward.